Natural vegetation. Now first let's just understand the 6 different types of vegetation. You all have 6 because I am saying tropical deciduous into 2 categories. Tropical evergreen forest. Now first of all, with respect to all the vegetation, you need to know climatic condition very well. Rainfall, humidity and temperature. Now tropical evergreen forest also called as rainforest. The characteristics: warm and wet throughout the year, luxuriant growth. Okay. Then we can also say the tall tree will go up with a height of 60 meters. The trees do not have fixed time to shed their leaves. Okay. So all the characteristics, no selective learning in characteristics. अभी tropical evergreen पे दो key reasons बहुत common है. Why are they commercially not so exploited? A. B. Why are they called as tropical evergreen? Okay, also remember tropical evergreen के leaf broad होते हैं so that they can have maximum surface area to absorb sunlight. They are called as rainforest. Very common in which areas? That also you should know very well. Windward side of Western Ghat, northeastern hills, Andaman and Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep, coast of Tamil Nadu. Tropical deciduous, moist. Moist, commercially most exploited. Shed its leaf for 6 to 8 weeks during spring and early summer because they face problem of acute shortage of water and not enough water they have in the subsoil to keep it evergreen. Learn that point very well. Please learn that point very well. Why are they commercially exploited is a common give reason they can ask. Yield valuable timber, trees grow in pure stand and sandalwood is also found here. 1 mark, we are going to write all the points. It doesn't go by marks as I said. You will not go according to marks in this. Tropical deciduous dry, not much thing to learn in that. But yes, just remember the few characteristics, couple of only are given. Tropical desert. Now desert में the adaptations are very important, xerophytic, and the adaptation are very important to remember. Adaptation में long root so that they can penetrate deep and absorb water. Leaves are modified into thorns or spines to reduce the loss of water by transpiration. Waxy coating. Learn adaptation feature and how that adaptation feature help, that also you should write it. Xerophytic vegetation, okay. लिटोरल का भी adaptation बहुत important है. Stilt root, profuse growth of climber and pneumatophores, very important. माउंटेन में यू नीड टू नो कि कौन से ऑल्टीट्यूड पे कौन से ट्रीज है. उसमें भी नॉर्थ के माउंटेन में मोर वैरायटी इज देयर, साउथ के माउंटेन में वैरायटी इज लेस. रिमेंबर दैट वेरी वेल कि फुट हिल पे क्या है, 1500 1750 के बीच में कौन सा है, 2200 3000 के बीच में कौन सा, विच इज सिस्टमैटिकली गिवन आल्सो इन माय नोट्स एंड टेक्स्ट बुक. लर्न दैट वेरी वेल. ओके, नाउ if they ask you to compare any two vegetation, don't compare on the basis of trees, don't compare on the basis of location, compare purely on the basis of characteristics. If you try to compare like humidity itna है, इसका इतना है, temperature इतना है, उसका इतना, rainfall इतना है, that all will be counted as 1 point only. All the climatic condition, and many teachers might not even ask also accept climatic condition. So if there are other points to compare, avoid writing climatic condition also. So that is the types of vegetation. And yes, all the elementaries given ka uses you should know very well. Now we need to know very well why we need to conserve forest. That goes without saying. Function of forest. Now what I have noticed is there are 4 functions of forest given: productive, protective, रेगुलेटरी, एक्सेसरी. मैंने एक एग्जाम में पूछा था व्हाट आर द प्रोडक्टिव फंक्शन, उसमें बच्चों ने वो हेडिंग फॉलो नहीं किया. दे रोट ऑल द फंक्शन विच इज एक्सेसरी आल्सो और विच इज रेगुलेटरी आल्सो. किड्स प्लीज बी वेरी केयरफुल. इफ इट इज प्रोडक्टिव, प्रोटेक्टिव, रेगुलेटरी और एक्सेसरी, वही फंक्शन उनके अंडर लिखो. हाँ, इन जनरल पूछा व्हाट आर द फंक्शन, देन यू कैन राइट एनीथिंग. अभी प्रोडक्टिव में यू कैन नॉट राइट इट प्रिवेंट्स सॉइल इरोजन, as that is a protective function. Now providing animal habitat to animal, again that is an accessory function. So please make a note over there. Remember the Perfect heading. Ways to conserve forest. सब heading के साथ दिया, you need to know very well. And उसमें खास करके second point you should know very well. Why should we grow trees around industrial areas? And correlation of forest with environment. A very straight question. Also learn definition of forest, vegetation, silviculture, natural vegetation, agroforestry, social forestry, farm forestry, reforestation, afforestation, deforestation. Miyawaki method का meaning. This you should know very well. Social agroforestry, learn definition and three objectives of each. Miyawaki method is a new topic, so learn that very well. One more also meaning, in the month of July it is celebrated, and learn 3 objectives of it very well. That you should know properly, because this is what they can ask you with respect to them. And kids, also you need to know this point very well. Correlation of every vegetation. If they are given what is a correlation of every vegetation is given in two lines. So learn that also very well. Okay. So natural vegetation is a very fact-based question. Not too much of application comes from this. In fact, it is just like one time you learn and the chapter is done. They don't ask really twisted questions from this. A very standard give reason why tropical evergreen, why they are commercially not exploited, why desert has xerophytic vegetation, why littoral has pneumatophores, why Sundarban is called as Sundarbans. Very standard question. I insist, if you all have get time, just go through the board question answers of this. You will get to know it's a very straight questions. Okay. Thank you.